This is Jolie here for Hooked Media. I'm joined by Lee McGregor, saying fresh off a plane from Edinburgh earlier on today, and we're here at Guildhall in central London. This is it. It's another huge night of boxing. You found yourself neatly tucked onto this fantastic card. It's really good to see you here, Lee.
Yep, nice to see you as well, mate. I'm glad to be here. I'm looking forward to it all kicking off.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those shows where you're telling the grandkids, the grandkids about here, the location, everything about it just feels so big.
Yeah, it's huge. It's massive. It's like we said, it needs no selling. It's one of the biggest events in the world that the world has probably seen. So to be a part of it, it's mad. It's surreal, and I'm just soaking it up and really looking forward to it.
It's one of those days. You said you got an early flight, like we're all tired here, but it's like it's going to be so worth it. And your fight is the same thing. Like, it makes so much sense for the position both of you are in your careers, but for yourself, how was this just, it's came in such a perfect manner? I know you guys have seen each other recently, and it's building up nicely.
No, for sure. Obviously, we were due to meet last year, December 23, Christmas last year. I went down to Bolton. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to fight due to an injury, but we'd agreed and rescheduled the fight. That's why I obviously went down to promote the new date. And then we went into the new year and things just went quiet. I didn't know what was going on behind the scenes. But as far as I was aware, one person wanted to fight and the other didn't. And I thought, to be honest, completely honest, I thought the fight was dead in the water. And now here we are, we're getting ready to compete on, like I just said there, on one of the biggest events in the world. So it was frustrating, it has been frustrating, but it's all going to be worth it come December.
Yeah, I can imagine that's part of being a boxer at times, when you just don't know what the next step is.
That's it, and I'll probably know that more than most boxers. I've been at the very top of the game, I've been at the lows. There's so many ups, there's so many downs, but one thing I've learned, and it's only down to me at the end of the day. Yes, we have teams, we've got coaches, we've got managers, we've got promoters, but it's me that puts my head on that pillow at night. It's me that has to deal with it, the thoughts, wondering if it's going to be worth carrying on, if you're going to manage to keep carrying on. You know, I've got bills, families, kids I've got a daughter to provide for, and when things aren't going well and you can't seem to get the fights you feel like you deserve, it's frustrating. And I could sit here on camera and turn around and say, yeah, I've still always believed, you know, I knew it was all going to work out. I'm going to be completely honest, I was losing hope, and I was thinking, this is hard. But something made me keep going to the gym. Something made me still look after myself. Something made me still keep eating well, still keep training. Although I felt like there was no light at the end of the tunnel, someone was keeping me going, and I don't know what it is, because I can't exactly say, like I just said there, turn around to say, oh, I believed, I knew this was going to happen, because to be completely honest, I didn't. And things were starting to look up, I'm not going to lie. Obviously, I got 2 back-to-back fights, 2 good wins, and we were on the verge of agreeing a great fight, probably a harder fight than this Isaac Lowe fight. Again though, this is an opportunity that's massive, and just with the rivalry, was already agreeing that we were going to fight, and the needle, the build-up, everything, it just makes sense. So I'm glad he's stuck to his word, and he's took the fight. But again, I'll not be getting my hopes up until we're both in the ring in December.
Where do you rank a guy like Isaac Lowe in comparison to people that you've fought before? Because like you've mentioned before, you've been at the top of this sport.
I think at this moment in my career, it's a very good fight for me. You know, it's a great fight for me to prove to people that I believe I'm a different level to Isaac Lowe, and I'll get the chance to prove that in December. But at the same time, you've got to give him the respect. You know, he's had 2 losses, but them 2 losses have come to 2 world champions, Nick Ball and Lopez. And to be honest with you, he rode the storm in both the fights with them guys, and he was doing all right, and he won rounds. So if I go in here, I want to go in here and make a statement. And that I plan on doing that.
Yeah, it's going to be a really exciting fight. Did you get a sense that could be on a card like this when you're facing someone like Isaac Lowe, who's been on Tyson Fury undercards very close to him? Did you think that, okay, if this fight is going to be lined up for me, I could be on a big stage like this? Was this ever in your mind, an event this big?
Yeah, but no, at the same time, I knew it was always going to be a big fight anyway. It was a headliner on Channel 5. It was going to be our own headlined fight anyway. So I knew it was a big fight regardless on what platform it was going to be on. It's just an extra bonus that is on this platform. And to be completely honest, I thought he was going to keep going on these cards and just fighting guys that nobody knew. So I don't know whether or not what's happened. Maybe he knows that this is a big fight and the winner does go on to bigger things, so he feels like he kind of has to take this fight at this stage in his career. So the best man wins and the best man moves on to bigger and better things, and I firmly believe that's going to be myself.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Every fight on these kind of cards are fantastic, but this one cannot be missed. Let's talk about some boxing games then. Undisputed, have you had much time to play that yet?
To be honest, no. I've been since this fight announcement has been made, it's been hectic. My life's been a bit mad. I've been obviously 4 in the morning. I was up this morning to travel down here, and as I said, I've got a daughter and everything like that. But I've had a little chance to play it. I'm not very good, to be honest, but I'm going to work on that, and I'm looking forward to this next 8 weeks because that's what it's going to be. It's going to be camp mode. I'm going to be in the gym. If I'm not in the gym, I'll be at home resting, probably playing Undisputed. So I'm looking forward to these next couple of months.
Yeah, okay, I've got a quick game to run through based on Undisputed stats. So as you obviously have played this, you'll know what I'm talking about. So basically, you have. It's just stats you could pick from any fighter in the game. So stamina, speed, strength, defense, and heart. So I'm going to go through one by one, and you just pick who has the best. It doesn't have to be on the game. It could just be a boxer that comes to mind. So I'm going to start off with stamina. Whose would you choose?
Stamina. Nick Ball's got some engine. I'll give Nick Ball. He stands between the rounds and the corner between the rounds and that as well. And yeah, I'll give Nick Ball that one.
Speed.
Even though he's not in the game, actually, he's not, is he? But he's one that comes to mind when I say stamina. Speed. Speed. Who's fast in that game? To be honest, I've actually not really played it much. I've went myself and just tried to win some fights.
How are you on the game?
Left hook to the body's alright. It's decent. That's my best shot. Speed on the game, I can't really think. Sonny Edwards is quick, and I know he's big on that game, so we'll give him a shout out for that one.
Strength.
Canelo. I went him once actually. He's strong. Yeah, I'll go Canelo.
Defense.
I actually went Tyson Fury as well. The other night there, I'm not very good, and like I said, I feel like to play that game you really need to be focused and take a lot of time when you do the career mode, you need to do the training camps and you need to recover, right? I'm just wanting to fight. I'm just skip, but yeah, we'll go with Fury for that one then.
And then finally heart.
I'm give myself that, you know what, because I know for a fact there's not many fighters out there like me. There's no quitting me whatsoever. So I'm gonna big myself up on that one because I'll stick by that. For me to get through the things I've gotten through in my career and life, I'll give myself that one.
Love that. What is it like to play with yourself on a game? I feel like that's everyone's dream.
It's mad, honestly it is, and I said this that's what I mean. I've got the game now, and when you got fight night and all that when you were younger, and anybody who was playing a game, the first thing you would do is go to create a boxer, and you would try and make that boxer look like you. You would do the hair and you'd be like, oh, that's me, and you would just imagine it as yourself. So now that I've got the game and I can actually go myself, it's mad. It's like I say, it's surreal, and someone I'm proud of, and someone, again, like you say, you tell the grandkids, and no one can ever take that away from me. You know, I'm in a game that I think is going to go massive. I think it is really going to take off, and I'm just proud to be a part of it.
Brilliant. Really appreciate your time. I know you had an early flight this morning. It's going to get a little bit earlier when you go over to Riyadh in Saudi Arabia, but it's going to be for a great cause.
Nice one, mate. Thank you.